Climate risk will take trillions of dollars bite out of America's real estate report finds by Angela Riker. As natural disasters and extreme weather events have become more common, the U.S. real estate market will lose more than trillions of dollars in value as Americans uh, move away from riskier areas and towards those expected more resilient, as a new report finds. But the great climate migration of the coming decades will be linear. Americans will likely continue to flock to many of the areas that are the face of most peril, and as local amenities and favorable economic conditions outweigh most mounting costs of climate risk. The report property prices in peril as the climate analytics from First Street categorizes neighborhoods throughout the country in one of several buckets. And the climate abandonment areas where climate risk and insurance premiums are high enough that population is declining. Risky growth that areas where perils are high and premiums are rising. Yet other social economic factors keep people moving in, and climate resilient areas attract population because the risk and costs remain contained. Tipping points are areas that are risky enough to teeter from the brink of losing population. The fifth category refers to the areas that face a little climate risk yet continue to lose residents because of lack of economic opportunities. You can see the mortgage lenders and the news of the USA Today, the popular newsletter for that. Risky growth areas think that the major metros in Texas, are one example, are projected to see 76 population growth over the overcoming 30 years, while climate abandonment areas will lose 38% of the population. First Street reckons that on average, risky growth will see a 1.7% decline in property values over the coming 3 decades, and a broad national average. However, one of these most impacted areas, Tampa, Florida, could see as much as 25% decline in home prices. Climate abandonment areas will see the biggest losses, averaging 6.2%. After all, First Street thinks the value of real estate will be declining over $1 trillion by 2055. That partially because many people will believe big parts of the country that are now experiencing growth, and partly because property values will have to adjust downward and to compensate for much higher insurance costs. All real estate is local, and by the other key point of First Street's ongoing analysis of the climate risk first profile by the USA Today is most cases are hyper-local. One city and major area may contain neighborhoods into several other broad categories, and Americans have many years of experience